Then I will also look into the fact that if you are a postgraduate work permit holder, now you are working in a particular category. So if you have 3-year postgraduate work permit and you have already worked for a couple of years and then you don't know what you are going to do and your pathway is not aligned with permanent residence pathway, definitely you need to act really fast. You need to act really fast. You need to figure out like which particular area that you should specialize or which particular category that you can apply for your permanent residency. I would definitely encourage that you again get proper advice, because without proper advice, if you are going to do some experimentation, you are going to waste your time. But if you are in the postgraduate work permit category, the number one I would suggest like everybody to do is to apply for express entry visa. Because the reason is that under express entry, there are multiple programs available. So under express entry, you might even qualify. You know that in January 2026 that there was an express entry draw which also selected almost 8,000 candidates who were having Canadian experience, who applied under Canadian experience category. So you could get an opportunity even in the future if they lower the points, if they lower the cutoff, only if you are in express entry category. So if you are not in the express entry pool, there is no way of selection. So get into that pool immediately. So how to get into that pool immediately? If you can't do it by yourself, seek professional advice. Get some professional advice and get some professional to do it for you. That is the only way that you can make it happen and make it perfectly happen. But then at the same time, talk to a professional and seek advice which other areas or which other provincial programs that you can apply, or which province that I should be moving into if I wanted to get an advantage of getting my permanent residence. That is what you should do if you are under postgraduate work permit. So if you are a worker, temporary foreign worker, then I think you have an upper hand. But depending on which province you are working, there may be a provincial program also available. For example, if you are working in Alberta as a foreign worker, temporary foreign worker, once you complete 6 months of foreign work experience, there are programs that you can apply for permanent residency. But this is under provincial nominee programs. But of course then, under different provincial nominee programs, you also have various provincial marking systems, and then you need to have a particular aggregate to be selected. But if you have professional advice, you would know where you are and what kind of areas that you can improve, what kind of factors which might have a disadvantage for you. So then that way they can guide you how to get into that particular marking scheme. So then, or the how to reach the cutoff marks. Even inside different provincial programs, that there are like sub-programs which are available. For example, like these days, very much popular by rural nominee programs, rural programs. So there are programs available. So I would suggest like seek professional advice, because in immigration, there are multiple programs available for a temporary foreign worker to apply for a permanent residency. Again, under that, first of all, applying under express entry would be an ideal situation, or otherwise, look for provincial programs wherever you are. So they are even in highly populated provinces like British Columbia and Ontario. There are several high categorized and also demanding job categories which are highly useful to be selected. For example, that I have seen many instances that recently they selected the category like warehouse workers under Ontario nominee program. So my advice here is you to understand what kind of act that you should do, what kind of action you should take now if you wanted to get into the permanent residency. Don't be scared of like these changing regulations. Regulations are there to figure out for the policymakers what the country needs in next few years' time. So it is not something like, you should not consider it as a punishment, you should consider it as an opportunity. So figure out with a professional how you are going to go through that road to get to a permanent residency visa in Canada.